Once we were many. Now we are few. Hunters, killers of the world's filth. Witchers, the ultimate killing machines. Among us, a legend. The one they call Geralt of Rivia, the White Wolf.
The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings was a combat-focused fantasy RPG set in several hub worlds, but despite their size, they were ultimately beautifully decorated and admittedly expansive corridors. This is about to change, with the series finally going open world. During a recent press event, we didn't get to see the open world in all its glory. Instead, our hands-on time focused around two areas. The prologue section that culminated in a battle with an angry griffin, and an exploration of the Nordic-themed island Ard Skellig. First, we explored the prologue hub world, meeting the locals, fighting the wildlife, and taking on side quests as we went. It was during our exploration that we were first impressed by the amount of visual detail. When it comes to the side quest, there's a nice level of variety and some interesting storylines. It seems that very few of the decisions you'll make are cut and dry. After playing through the story mission and some side quests, we tackled the first boss fight, the local griffin, and used a new weapon, the crossbow. We used the crossbow to bring the griffin out of the sky as it swooped in to attack, as well as to chip off little bits of health when it was too far away to attack with the sword. Turning in the head of the griffin to the local garrison is effectively the end of this part of the demo, but CD Projekt Red had more to show us, and off we went off to Skellig. The island of Ard Skellig is The Witcher 3 at its most similar to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. It's windy, desolate, beautiful, snowing, and full of gnarly jarls. The accents are different, but much is the same. It's one of several islands, but this is the largest. This time Geralt is hardier thanks to his level 15 stats. However, the beasts you discover in The Witcher 3 don't scale according to Geralt's level, so tackling higher level enemies is a challenge suitable for only the most confident players. The cutscenes rendered in-engine are framed with cinematic flair, and the voiceover that accompanies these scenes is of a high quality. Visually, there's much to commend, from the character animations to the watercolor feel of the wider world. The local flora has a cel-shaded finish, likely a solution to the memory drain elsewhere, but an elegant one nevertheless. That said, the console versions of the game on show during the event didn't compare to the PC version in one key area: screen tear. Apart from a little texture pop-up, the PC version was superior than the offerings on both PS4 and Xbox One in this regard. There's still 3 months for the studio to iron out these technical shortcomings if they can. Although there were other issues, such as lines of dialogue that went missing, and we heard of other journalists that broke the demo by doing things out of sync. Movement on horseback was also occasionally frustrating, with Geralt's horse, Roach, getting snagged on scenery and steadfastly refusing to jump more than once. Camera movement was sometimes disorientating, and from time to time the hit detection felt a little off. All these issues are minor and fixable, and it reinforces the wisdom behind the decision to delay the game. There's still work to do if The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is going to deliver an experience that is as polished as it is ambitious. However, there's no reason why it can't be done. From everything we've seen, which admittedly isn't much in the grand scheme of things, it appears that this trilogy closer builds on and improves almost every aspect of its predecessors. The open world feels like a natural extension, and it suits, and the challenging combat and deep complexity that made previous installments so popular remains intact. Everything is in place for this to be one of the best games of 2015, and we're very much looking forward to seeing it once CD Projekt Red has ironed out the last of the kinks.